Store 727, customer Blair, video 2 of 3. We're going to start right here on this one with the entertainment wall. Now, this is the living room area. We're right across from the kitchen. Kitchen's right over there. So this is our entertainment wall right here. If you take a look at the drawing, it is a door here that's 37. We got 231 inches from the corner to the door trim. The center of the TV wiring is 108 inches to the right. There's a window over here on the right-hand side that is 21 inches to the trim of the window, and 78 is the window. So there's your window, there's your corner, here's your overall. Now, one of the things we talked about is maybe leaving 10 inches of margin on the left-hand side right here, because this is the major egress to the back of the house. This is the hallway to the back of the house. So getting furniture and stuff through here, if you have your cabinets go all the way to the edge, it's going to be real hard to get the furniture and stuff through to that back room area. So that's one of the things we talked about. The other thing is that we talked about a top alignment in this room of 96 inches, even though the ceiling height's 108, and that the customer is going to build the center out to match 12 inches deep with a heater insert in the wall. So in other words, where you've got your television wiring here, this is going to all be built out as a deeper wall, and then have a fireplace and a mantle on the bottom of that with a television above it. So it's going to have an offset center in this wall that's not here now. I could not measure for that, but customer says that whatever the drawings come out to be, thought about maybe 2 30-inch units here with a 2-inch filler against the wall. Whatever the drawings come out to be, they're going to build the center section to match what the drawing layout is going to be. Again, for us, normally we measure what we see here. So this is something that we do not have to measure from yet. But to do by plan, if we do 2 30-inch pieces over here and 2 30s over there with a 2-inch filler against the right wall. And then also, because it's going to touch the center section, you'd at least want a 1-inch filler to the left and a 1-inch filler to the right of the 2 sections on either side of the center offset. Again, if you have questions about this one, feel free to call me on it. But the last thing to talk about is the top of this, the 231 inches, minus the 10-inch margin, so 221 inches, the top of this needs to be a continuous shelf. In other words, there needs to be shelving that goes all the way across the top so that you do not have a spot in the top of that something can fall down through. Also, they can run wiring and stuff up there on top of that, and it will be a perch for the molding to go to. So that is the entertainment center on that one. Let's take a look now at the laundry room. Okay, here we are at the laundry room. Let's take a look at the drawing. All right, here's our measurements for that. You've got a back wall here, the washer and dryer, 119 inches. Right-hand side of the dryer, you've got a 22-inch return. You got a door that swings to the inside at 40 inches wide, and you have 20 inches behind that door. Now, these are some special measurements, and I'll tell you exactly why. When you look at this door that's going to be here, this door is swinging into the room back to this corner, okay? So when you do the math and you put a molding on this door, left and right hand moldings, you're coming up with right at 22 inches of space here. The standard depth on a cabinet is 21 for one of the standard depths. But the other side, you're only coming up with 20 inches here. Now, you really can't make this door any smaller. You can't get your washer and dryer out of this room. So this is kind of it is what it is, as they say. Now, if you look here on the back, you've got a measurement of 96 inches, 16 inches to the electrical panel, and 8 inches behind the electrical panel. So there's 96 inches from this corner to the edge of the electrical box, 16 inches for the electrical panel, and then from the electrical panel behind it is another 8 inches. And then there's a little bit of a miscue on the back wall right here. On the left-hand side, you've got 7 inches here behind the molding. Molding's going to be basically 2 studs wide. Then this doorway comes in past this. I can only suppose that's a pocket door is what I'm thinking that's going to be. That would be the only reason it could go in behind the other. But again, just measurements for the room. I'm giving you the whole width of that space. And last, you've got your washer You got your dryer. This is under the stairs, as you see. We talked about putting a duct box in the wall. So that the dryer would be able to go closer to the wall, as close as possible, to make sure this door will swing. But you need to have at least 18 inches, maybe 21 inches, because most dryers are at least 28 inches deep with the plumbing and stuff behind them. Same thing for washers on the left-hand side. Now, they've got a low outlet here. I think that's probably a miscue. It should have been up higher, I would think, because they said this was going to be for some cabinetry. But that's the washer laundry room. Let's take a look at video 3.